Welcome back here to X's and Bros, Michigan Sports Network. Dana Cahalan, Ryan Elke, Anthony Bellino, all joining you. Join us now from Paramount Sports. You find him on Twitter at Paramount Sports. His name is Lee Sterling. Lee, my friend, welcome back to the program. This is a surprise. Dan didn't even tell me. I had no idea. I love this for me right now. How are you? How's life? How is the weather?
We make you feel terrible. Every night between like 68 and 72, every day 75 to 78 degrees.
Wow, we just got over 40 degrees yesterday. The snow is melting. Haven't seen the sun in like a week. It's gray. It's gloomy. It just looks like
time to visit Miami.
I'm telling you.
I'll take you to Joe's Stone Crabs. It's there Saturday night for my daughter's birthday. So great.
Well, happy birthday to your daughter, and I will be down there in shortly. I'll
okay.
send you a DM. I'll be in that direction. Lee,
right.
it is Super Bowl Sunday this week. We are excited about the game. It's the Chiefs. It's the Eagles. It's a hell of a matchup. Hopefully we get some points scored in this one, though, and you are looking for your fourth winning Super Bowl in the last 5 years.
Yeah, been a great run, and I think I got the right side. So let's start off with the game, then we'll get into some fun prop plays.
Okay.
Andy Reid's amazing, 28-4 off of a bye. I think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL, but those two guys are going to have to be incredible. I just think Philadelphia is too solid. They do not have a weakness. It's been a long time since I've said that about an NFL team. No perceived weakness, unless Jalen Hurts implodes like he did against Georgia when he played at Alabama in the first half, and this team somehow turns the ball over 3 or more times. I think Eagles are the right side here. So great offensive line, 3 Pro Bowlers. Defensive line, they rotate 8 or 9 guys, 55 sacks here. Take nothing away from Kansas City. Amazing accomplishment to keep coming back 3 of the last 5 years. But I think it's the Eagles. They're something special. So we're gonna take the Eagles on the money line. I think they get the job done, something like 31-24.
Wow. What do you like here as far as points? Please tell me this will be an exciting one where we see a lot of offense.
Well, I'm saying 31-24, so I think it'll be more exciting. Here's the thing about Patrick Mahomes, and he's amazing. He has now, in 2 Super Bowls, thrown all of 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. He's only had 1 good quarter, 8 quarters. So here's what happens. He's matched up against really good defenses, and now he doesn't have the weapons he had before when he last made it to the Super Bowl. I mean, it's Travis Kelce, more Travis Kelce.
That's pretty. It's pretty incredible when you say it like that, because you wonder, okay, he gets there for the 3rd time. If he loses this, Patrick Mahomes, how this affects him and the conversation surrounding him moving forward, going 1-2 in 3 Super Bowls. It's not easy to get there, and that window can close extremely fast in the NFL. On the prop side of things, individual player props, or are we going more?
Let's start with some player props, and we'll do some fun prop plays. So, a couple guys I think are underrated. Kenneth Gainwell for the Eagles plays a lot more than people think for a 3rd down back. They have him at 19.5 rushing yards. I am projected at 37, 38. I'm going to go over there. Juju Smith-Schuster, receiver for Kansas City, 40 receiving yards. He missed most of the game 2 weeks ago. He went out early with an injury. I hear he's 100%. I think Kansas City's going to have to throw the ball early and often. I think he's going to be more involved in the game plan than people realize. We'll go over 40 receiving yards. And also we're going to look at, how about this one, Travis Kelce. I don't like to play who will score the first touchdown. I think that's random. But Travis Kelce to score a touchdown anytime in the game, minus 120, give me a lot of that. And then A.J. Brown, plus 25 receiving yards in both halves. I think he'll get it done. Here's why. I think he's Terrell Owens 2.2. Kansas City's pass defense, 23rd in the league, and Kansas City's defense, when they've been matched up against the other team's number 1 receiver, has given up an average of 71.5 yards in 12 of the 19 games. So
interesting. I'm writing all this down as we're talking, just for our listeners. I want to make a little side change there. I'm all about that individual play. Kelce anytime touchdown makes sense. Over for Juju. I love that. A.J. Brown. I
25 receiving yards both halves.
I wondered about A.J. Brown when he was talking about, wanting the ball a little bit more, but he blocks so well down the field when he doesn't have the ball. I was like, man, it just really seems like a strange comment to make, especially in the playoffs. Like, I don't know. Chris Stapleton is singing this year.
Yeah.
Your daughter's on a little bit of a hot streak when it comes to picking the over-under.
Little?
On the National
8 in a row.
8 in a row, looking to make it 9.
Yeah. So here's what she said, and she thinks Chris Stapleton is an amazing talent. But it started at 1 minute and 59 seconds. It's now been pushed up to 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Adina Menzel sang it in 2 minutes and 4 seconds, and she has, other than Whitney, she's right up there in top 5s as far as pipes. She thinks Chris Stapleton's phrasing has gotten a little bit shorter over the years, 44 years old now. He has not sang a national anthem at a big sporting event that anyone can find. The air quality is even a little drier in Arizona. And she said, if nothing else, 44 years old, and he's got 5 kids. That'll make him a little tired. She's going to go under 2 minutes and 6 seconds for the national anthem.
Under for the anthem. All very good reasoning, right? The desert is a dry heat, they say. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like you're like a rotisserie chicken when you're out there.
She said it's tough. So here's what happens. Usually, and he's a professional. So my daughter explained it like this. She goes, when you first do the national anthem, you're quick. And they might give you a time, but your tendency is to go quicker than you would normally go. She used to sing it minute 38, minute 40. She's been singing it now for probably 10, 12 years at sporting events, and she sang at the Orange Bowl. She's now singing at minute 55 to minute 58. So when you do it the first time, you're a lot quicker than you are and more relaxed later on. And she, like I said, she thinks he's going to do a great job, but it's going under 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
My goodness,
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'm gonna go under as well.
Yep.
Because I'm.
And
I'm
what a
listening
feeling
to
you got if you have that in your pocket before kickoff. I just don't like playing, these coin tosses or who will score the first touchdown. Like I said, it's just the odds usually aren't with you. So let's take a selection where we usually cash in big.
Yeah, I saw it. Will either team overcome a 14-point deficit and win the game?
Ooh.
Like what kind of prop is that? I mean, it's just nuts. What'll happen first? Anytime touchdown or any sack? Like,
right.
There's so many out there that are just.
All right, let me give you a couple fun ones. 2 more fun ones here. So Gatorade, the most popular flavor. What do you think the most popular flavor of Gatorade is?
Lemon lime, green.
Red.
Number 3. Cool Blue is 1. Fruit Punch is 2. Lemon Lime 3. Glacier Freeze is 4. Cool Blue and Glacier Freeze are both blue. So I think they're going to put a popular flavor for the players to drink. Blue has won 3 of the last 4 years from poured over the head coach after they won the game. It's plus 400 here. I'm taking blue. And then I like cross bets. Toronto guard Fred VanVleet, points plus assists versus Kansas City Chiefs points scored in the game. VanVleet averages 19.7 points, 6.5 assists, adds up to over 27. But here's the kicker. They're playing Detroit.
Oh, God, we don't play any defense.
None. I mean, you and Dan could get out there and play better than most of those guys. Giving up 120-plus points in January 7 times and 135 3 times, including that 150-point debacle. We're going over with the Toronto guard, Fred VanVleet, points and assists versus Kansas City Chiefs total points.
Oh, cross bet. I love that. He is Lee Sterling. Find him on Twitter at Paramount Sports. Visit ParamountSports.com. Lee, if I'm trying to get some action, what's the number I call?
800-400-9741. My top 10 prop plays, Super Bowl prediction, $97. UFC, 284 Saturday night. Maybe the biggest UFC total buys of all time. The entire card, probably 6 to 7 selections, $47. And basketball, we haven't lost in 9 straight days in basketball. Rest of the season, just $397, ParamountSports.com.